Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome to Mass Effect 3. Yep, I know, took a little bit of a hiatus for a while we had other games to play, but I promised you I would be bringing Mass Effect Mondays back, and here we are. Yes, I know a little bit. And hello to, Estella Leone, who says, hurry up, while we were waiting for me to show up. Yes, I'm here. No need to panic, guys. I'm here. Don't worry. I always start the stream about 10 minutes before I actually start playing. That's just how it goes. Just gives people time to wander on into the videos and whatnot. Like last year. It was only November last year when I stopped. I know that because I checked the date on the thing before I actually got into this. I'll show you when we get into there. I was making sure that I could load up the right character, you see. Anyway, yes, so it was only November, so it hasn't been that long. I had so many games to play at the time. I needed the extra day. And so now things are a little bit quieter. We can, now that we're done with Fallout Fridays for now, although that may come back at a future point. I do actually have an idea for a Fallout Friday thing. So that should be quite good. We'll see on that front. But, yes, that's neither here nor there. What is here is Mass Effect 3. The, I guess, slightly controversial third entry in the Mass Effect franchise. I mean, when this game came out, boy, did the shit hit the fan pretty hard, pretty fast. It was... Yeah, it was tricky. I mean, personally, I didn't mind it that so much. I thought it felt a little lacking compared to the second one, but it wasn't, like, terrible. So, yeah, it is one of those weird things. I think the biggest problem is, of course, it had to have multiplayer because that's how EA makes their money, which is a shame. Oh well, what you gonna do? One of the things that really did actually genuinely annoy me is how, like, multiplayer is directly tied to the Galaxy at War thing. I've tried looking up to see if there are ways you can, like, change this or tweak this or, like, just put everything up to 100 or whatever, but not without massively hacking into the game's code, and I don't really fancy doing that. And also EA's servers don't like it. They don't like it if you do stuff like that because, yeah, you have to play the game they want and they want to shove crappy ass multiplayer down your throat. Anyway. So, that's neither here nor there. What is here is Mass Effect 3. I think I've said that line already, actually, haven't I? I feel like deja vu's getting on around here. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to play Mass Effect 3. Now, hopefully, it will remember all the stuff I did with my previous character. We will be bringing back Angel Shepard for her third and final run through the galaxy at large. It should be pretty good fun, hopefully, anyway. It's fine. It's fine. This game has a bad rap, but it's mostly about the ending. Understandable, but the rest of the game is fine. It's okay. Anyway, hold that thought for just a second. I've just realized I haven't done something, so please bear that in mind. It'll go a bit quiet for just a moment, but I need to do something. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Right, sorry about that. Just little fiddly things. I've forgotten to do something. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's all okay. Don't panic, anyone. Don't panic. Right. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? New game. We want to import Mass Effect 2 character. There it is. You see, Angel Shepard. And if you actually look, select the career, you can see that the last save I made was on the 4th of the 11th. You see, started November. I told you it was only back in November. And it gives you a quick summary of all the choices you made. You know, save the Rachni Queen. I rescued Caden on Vermeer. Saved the Council. I saved Malon's data, I kept Rex alive on Vermeer, chose to rewrite the Geth Heretics, destroyed the Collector base, survived the suicide mission with 12, count them all, 12 squad mates. I romanced Liara in Mass Effect 1, and did not romance anyone in Mass Effect 2. Because it actually doesn't really matter about the Shadow Broker romance, I think. I don't think it saves that. I could be wrong, but I don't think it does. So yeah, we'll import that character. And we'll get going. Yes, hello. Left and right, and hello. Did you romance Fish Lady? Yes, I said romance Liara. Liara to Sony. Because you only get 2 choices in the first game. And that's it. And nothing in Mass Effect 2. Yes. Well, I mean, technically I did romance Liara again in the Shadow Broker DLC. But as I said, I don't think the game really remembers that. Because this game's kind of weird. It goes for a soft reset on your romance. Like your previous characters remember being romanced. But there's a point in the game where you make a decision, and that's who you romance for the game. You're talking about the woman who feeds your fish. No! No! No, I didn't romance her. I took her up to my cabin for a meal one time, and she agreed to feed my fish, but that doesn't count as romancing. Believe it or not. The only way to trigger the romance with her is if she gives you a lap dance. Simply having dinner with her is you just being a polite boss, I suppose. It's weird. Okay, accepted imported face. That's my face. So, yeah, we'll go with that. We are, of course, going to stick with Soldier, because that is what I'm frankly best at. And it's what I started as. Accomplishments give you access to following bonus powers. Ooh, bonus. Carnage, proximity mine, decoy, defense drone, warp ammo, armor piercing ammo might be quite nice. I'm gonna go with armor piercing ammo. Always need. Actually, what ammo do we get on the standard one? That's cryo, disruptor, and incendiary. And you get frag grenades. Grenades make a triumphant return, which is always good. So yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll go that, and we'll go armor piercing ammo, because why the hell not? Let's go. Cannot make changes. That's fine. Electronic Arts presents a BioWare production. Oh, poor BioWare. I feel so sorry for them. Not a lot, but a little.
How bad is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
God help us all.
Dun dun dun. You don't need God, you've got me. I'm the next best thing. In 2157, humanity discovered it was not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species, but this idyllic future is overshadowed by a dark past. Reapers, a sentient race of machines, responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life every 50,000 years, are about to return. The leaders of the galaxies are paralyzed by indecision and unable to accept the legend of the Reapers as fact, but one soldier has seen the legend come to life. And now the fate of the galaxy depends on her. Good job I can talk reasonably fast when I need to. No. I don't know, it doesn't look real to me. That's more like it.
Commander.
No,
You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The defense committee wants to see you.
Sounds important. What's going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Anderson?
Hello.
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
You know we're not ready if it is them, not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one that blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That way they grounded me, took away my ship.
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word.
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
Joy.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Don't know why they added
Anderson.
Vega. Oh, hello, Caden.
Shepard.
Caden.
How'd it go in there, Major?
Okay, I think. Hard to know. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Major.
You hadn't heard?
No, I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, I suppose I did. Still, it's good to see you.
Admiral,
Come on.
I do like that the intro at least moves
I
at
used
90
to.
miles an hour. Like, gets you straight into it as fast as possible. Let's just get this over with. That's at least nice. Kind of need it. I mean, you know, we're 3 games deep.
Shepard,
Hello.
What's the situation?
we were hoping you would tell us.
the reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Dun dun dun. I've been saying this for 2 years.
How do we stop them?
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are, more powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
How they get past our defenses? Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
Hey, I can see my house from here. They're here.
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
What do we do?
Panic! On the streets of London. Anyway.
The only thing we can. We fight or we die.
We should get to the Normandy.
Oh my god.
Ouch. Always gotta start by being knocked off unconscious, honestly.
Shepard! Shepard! Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving.
Yay, ammo.
This is Admiral Anderson. Report it, anyone. Major Alanko, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact her. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson up.
Alright, let's actually get started. You know, I still remember when this came out, like the insane hype
They're massive.
behind it.
Come on, Shepard. Cables heading to the Normandy. They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport. Let's move.
It was just really good. And to actually like see like a Reaper invasion actually happening. Like, we'd been building this shit up for like 2 whole games spread out over, what was it, 4 or 5 years? I forget how long. No, it would have been longer than that, wouldn't it? It would have been, oh, close to a decade perhaps. You know, it would have just been so devastating to see this. Like, this is what we knew was coming, and no one ever wanted to listen to us because why would they?
How do you stop something so powerful?
You don't. You just need a plot important MacGuffin.
Take a
That's all
running
we
jump.
need.
It's farther than it looks.
Woohoo! Ah, what
Come on,
fun.
let's go.
Must we? Must we go? Oh, it looks like it's going fine to me. Hello. Okay. Whoop. Woo! They look familiar. Alright, let's keep going.
We'll have to go this way. Looks clear, let's go. Major, you read me. I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the Normandy. I've got Lieutenant Vega with you. We're taking heavy fire.
We're about 5 minutes out. Husks! Take him out! Shoot him! I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move.
If you were paying very close attention, you did see Mr. Brat run into there.
I have to take these things out the old-fashioned way. Don't let him grab you.
Okay, we got it. Incoming.
Gotta
Fair
find
enough.
a way out of here.
Is it space still? Yeah, it's space. Yay! Experience points. Always worth it. Look, other way. Honestly.
Watch it.
What?
Through this way. Hey. It's okay.
Everyone's dying.
get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard! In here.
That sounds 100% natural. Kid, keep up the good voice acting work. Well, I do sometimes wonder if that was supposed to be the point. I mean, you know, I've read up on the indoctrination
Every
theory,
minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die.
and
I won't be responsible.
like, it's such a great theory. I almost wish they'd like doubled down on it and said, okay, if we're gonna do this, let's do it in a way that actually makes sense rather than doing that whole, ooh, let's make it subtle and mysterious. Like, this game doesn't, you know, Mass Effect series doesn't do subtle and mysterious. You have to be direct with things, otherwise it just doesn't work.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Exactly. It's so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
You had 6
We knew
months.
they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses. We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel. The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The Council has to help us.
You hope.
You sure about that?
No, but you're a Council Spectre. That has to count for something. Gotcha!
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo.
Yeah, but who's counting?
Reload. Let's keep moving.
Yep, still there. Alright, let's go.
So, Major Alenko, we're in
Hello.
Spaceport. ETA 3 minutes. Major, Caden! Damn it, they're in
Whip
trouble.
way. Yep. Oh look, he's having to go with the dreadnought. I wonder if anything's gonna happen with that. Probably not. You're guessing they don't what? Sorry, I think I lost the thread there. Hello. Woo! Action games do love their sliding sequences. The Council doesn't help.
Normandy,
Well,
we're going to reroute. Do you copy? Normandy, come in. Friendlies.
hi guys.
Get down, they'll see you.
Keep your head down. Nice shot. Finish them all. Shepard, over here.
Get out of the. There we go. Much better.
What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
I'm sure I can handle it.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here. Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
What a useful bridge. Oh well, let's try. I thought I needed ammo, but apparently I don't. Hello. Remember them from the last game? Whoop. Looks to me. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? I got it. Don't worry, guys. I got it. I think. Anyone else? Anyone?
Shepard, over here.
Oh, good.
I found a radio.
And I found an assault rifle. Now I have a machine gun.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Major! Damn it! I lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
All right. What?
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both!
Yeah, it'd be fun. I can handle this. Then again, I'm about to run out of ammo, maybe not.
Running out of ammo. There's more of them.
There's always more. Well, I'm completely tapped.
Cavalry has arrived.
Good job you didn't miss. There she is.
Let's go!
Can we just leave those other two soldiers behind?
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
Thanks.
Shepard!
Come on!
I'm not going. You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species and all their ships to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated, Commander. You know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
Ah, don't worry, I'm pretty sure he's not real. You know, like, about 90% sure he's not real, so don't worry about it. You know what? Credit where it's due. That's a good opening. It is actually. It's a pretty good opening. It really is just the ending that everybody had issue with. Because nothing felt really resolved. But we'll get to that in a couple of months' time, probably.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going?
Shut up, Vega. No one likes you.
We're leaving.
Leaving? What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel, get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off somewhere.
And no! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going to the Citadel. You want out? You can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker, that you?
Alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, saying heavy losses. Force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Man's outpost on Mars. We lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
I've been researching the Vrothian archives with Dr. Tassoni. We found a way to stop the Reapers. The only way to stop them. Contact soon. Hack it out.
My word, how convenient.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Roger that.
Just happened to find the thing we need to destroy the Reaper.
Why Mars? What do you think we'll find there?
I don't know yet. But if it helps us win this war. Grab your gear.
Grab your gear. We're going. I really wish FTL was possible. That'd be so cool.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
No, soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
We're almost there.
From Earth to Mars. What a great way to start the game. I think you wonder if they ever bothered wanting to, like, terraform the planet. I don't know. I mean, terraforming Mars would be possible, but very difficult.
Still no contact from the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Alright. Let's escape and slip. Yay, I leveled up.
Damn, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person.
Yay.
Pretty average for Mars, actually. I'm glad you're so optimistic. Yeah, we've got Reapers invading Earth. The station here is offline. A little dust storm seems like the least of our worries.
Alright, we'll stick with that. Did we level up? I think we leveled up. Yay! And I got some... Oh, in fact I got 14 points. Yay! Oh, that's right, you get a bunch of points at the start of the game for reasons. Right, so we definitely want to open up a couple of points for frag grenades. Because frag grenades are really good. We also would like to increase fitness, I think. Melee damage, health and shields. We want combat mastery. Subordinate weapon damage, headshot damage. It's interesting stuff. Adrenaline rush is always interesting as well. But yeah, we'll up fitness a bit because we can get bonus shields, all that kind of stuff. Bit of melee damage is always nice. You don't really need to use melee damage that much, but it can be nice to use it in certain circumstances. What else do we want to add points to? We could add some points to armor piercing ammo, but I think we'll leave it be for now. Oh, that's right. We need to also level him up. Why the hell not? And also level him up, because why the hell not? I know technically I've still got points to spend, but sod it. We don't need to at the moment. Yep, that's a big dust storm. And Caden is actually right. That is pretty average for Mars. I mean, Mars can have dust storms that can literally blanket the entire planet. How do you put your weapons away? Nope. Is it this? Nope. That. Nope, not that. Damn it, how do you put your weapons away? I forget. What's that? H. Ooh, what's this?
Alliance. Sergeant Reeves. Didn't put up a...
Okay, yeah, now this was the other thing they added in Mass Effect 3, is you can choose your weapons. Rather than having a standard array that you can use, you actually have weapon like loadouts and stuff. And you can have up to 5 different weapons based on whatever the hell you want, really. But yeah, I think the basic idea is sniper rifles, assault rifles, submachine guns, shotguns, and heavy pistols. And you can pick which one you want. And they all have different weights, right? So, depending on like what your... You don't like have a specific carry capacity. Like kind of like in the first game where you had like a weight limit as such. But you can see these things have like a little bit of weight. And then you've got like your capacity, which is like how much ammo it has, fire rate, damage, and accuracy speak for themselves. And you can choose different weapon loadouts and things like that. Like for instance, this is a very big pistol. It's like twice as much. And you can see my weight limit has gone past the middle bar. So the idea is that if you are underweight, then your powers will recharge quicker. If you're overweight, they'll recharge slower. And that's not a big deal for everything. Some people like a large loadout and not really relying on their powers, so you can choose to play the game like that if you really want to. I mean, personally, I quite like... I mean, this is pretty good, the Executioner's pistol, but it is kind of heavy. Personally, I don't really use shotguns all that much, so we can easily do that. You also get weapons mods, but I don't have those yet, so we'll go over those later. Let me just cross off all this newness. It's very annoying. Okay, in terms of assault rifle, I can't remember which one I like the best. It's been a while since I played it. Was it that one? No. I think it was you, wasn't it? It was the Argus. I don't think it was the Avenger. I think it was the Argus. But that's really heavy. But it's got some good damage behind it too. Fire rate is kind of low. I think that's the one click, one shot kind of thing. And if you want, I may add myself a sniper rifle, but they're all pretty bulky, heavy things. But what I might do is if I take you down... I really can't remember which one I like. That one's alright.
Fight before he died. Something's not right here.
Ooh, that's
Keep a
not
low
a good one.
profile till we know what's going on.
I can't change my weapon loadout now, can I? God damn it, I hate that. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it until we can find a place to change it. Not the one I prefer. I can't remember which one it is I prefer. You don't really get to test it. That's one of the problems with this game. You can't test it. Throw a grenade.
I know we're here now.
That worked. Wow, I was not expecting that to be quite as effective as it was. Yay for me, I guess.
Those guys were Cerberus, weren't
Works
they?
for me.
Sure look like it. Cerberus, what are they doing here on Mars?
Good question.
You don't know?
I'm not with them anymore, Caden, if that's what you're asking.
Look out!
Hello. Sucks to be you.
Doesn't look like they came here in force.
Yeah, just a few vehicles.
Must have had help from the inside.
You could be right.
I need the Spectre Master gear.
Anything less than a full battalion.
Don't think that exists in this game. Alright, let's head on in.
Shepard, I need a straight answer.
About what?
Do you know anything about why Cerberus is here?
What makes you think I know what they're up to?
You work for them, for God's sakes. How am I not supposed to think that?
We joined forces to take down the Collectors. That's it.
There's more to it. They rebuilt you from the ground up. They gave you a ship. Resources.
Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I destroyed the Collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want.
Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since.
Sorry, Shepard. It's just that...
Yay, air.
I shouldn't have to explain myself to you, Caden.
Mars bases. One day.
Please trust me.
One day.
I do, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Clunk. Ah, look who it is. She's come a long way since being an archaeologist.
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us. Shepard.
Hard to believe she was an archaeologist.
You too, Liara.
I was so worried when the reports came in. I'm sorry about Earth.
Yeah. It was hard to leave like that.
Caden, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you know what was going on.
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here? On Mars?
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
I would have liked that. But under the circumstances, I think I can forgive you.
You're too kind. In any case, my work paid off. The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers are...
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's a race to the archives.
We got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
But...
Now, Lieutenant.
And we can only have 3 people in a group at a time, so someone's got to go, and no one likes you.
We should take cover.
Bye-bye, Mr. Annoying.
Looks like they found us.
Of course they did.
I can use Singularity to draw them out.
Okay. Use your
Not a
singularity.
problem for someone with biotics.
Woo.
That's all of them.
Works for me.
Good. Let's find a way up.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to level her up. Nice. Much better. Right. I don't really mind what the arbitrary party limits. Well, it's that kind of game, innit? What you gonna do? Bit of ammo. Alright. Let's see.
How'd Cerberus get into the facility?
Not sure. One minute we were getting reports of the Reaper invasion. The next, there was chaos.
Medkit, experience points.
Could they be working with the Reapers?
Doubtful, but I suppose anything's possible.
Alright. That is one of the weird sort of changes between the second and third game. Is in the second game, when you check the medkit, and we're all like, oh, that's the wrong button. And you already had full meds, you'd get money. In this one, you get just experience. I'm not necessarily complaining. I just an interesting difference, I thought. Kind of shows you what they sort of value, I guess. Like, you know, in this one, experience seems to be more important to the overall narrative compared to money. Hello. Oh, hello. What are you doing there? Hey, work for me. I almost wish you could do stealth stuff. Just to add that little extra layer. It's not really that kind of game, I know, but sometimes I wish you could.
We'll need access to the pedway. Controls should be nearby.
It's like I sometimes wish you could do stealth in like... ooh, pick that up. In, say, the Just Cause games. You know, I know it's not like something that's like needed or really a part of the game or anything like that, but security console.
Shepard, see if you can
Sometimes I wish you could, just for fun. Sneak into a base, plant explosives on everything, then get the hell out and blow it up. That'd be fun.
Live feeds, but
did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
that's Dr. Ivakore. She got here about a week ago. Any luck?
Pedway's been locked out.
All right. Looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Ooh.
Great. Let's move.
Let's move, 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 move. Or, you know, take your time. There's very few times where there's actually, like, a proper time limit in this game. So it doesn't really matter in the long run. Really? It doesn't look any closer to me. Pretty sure it's in exactly the same place it was before.
What the hell? Looks like the Alliance is still putting up a fight.
That tram heads to the archives. Once Cerberus is across, they're at the final security checkpoint.
And that's where we're headed.
Barely. Storm's causing interference. I didn't read that, James. Repeat. Damn it!
That storm's going to be in here very soon.
Yeah, I think it's already.
This airlock shouldn't be open.
Doesn't look like it was forced open.
No, you have to override security protocols.
Oh dear. Well, that doesn't look good.
The air from this room while they were still here.
Looks like they died trying to claw their way out.
This is brutal, even by Cerberus standards.
Lovely. Ooh, data pad. Cam, who the hell is woman messing with my files? Get her out of here. I won't have my system messed up by wannabe experts. We'll be gone next week. Damn strangers who think they know it all, but don't care about what we're really trying to achieve. Dr. Ava? Seriously? Don't you remember what happened last time? Is there like a 2-day timer that ends in a game over again? No. Don't think there's ever been a 2-day timer. Oh no, yeah, I get what you mean. The timer from the DLC. I mean, that's a fun little thing that wasn't really like canon or anything like that. But no, there's no...
It's dark in there. Want me to shut out the windows? No, not unless you want to decompress this room too.
Hello. Works for me. Oh, hello.
Were any of these people friends of yours?
I recognize a few, but I can't say I knew them. As the only Asari here, I think perhaps I was viewed with a little suspicion. I spent most of my time researching alone, translating.
And what did you discover?
Bits and pieces, really. Clues. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. In that time, the few Prothean survivors searched desperately for a way to stop the Reapers. If my translations are correct, they found a way. But in the end, they didn't have the resources to follow through with their plan. We need to pressurize the room first. There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
Hey, there's a recording of what happened here.
Security station. Come in. We're seeing some odd activity down here. Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down. Doctor, I'll get you a report as soon as...
Woo! Hey! Thank you for the bits, Deadeye. Welcome back. I haven't seen you around here for like ages.
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
Stopping the Reapers is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them? What if these are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix?
Liara.
I know. I shouldn't think that way.
Probably waiting for Mass Effect? Maybe.
You've always stayed
oh, life was a
focused
mess.
in the worst situations.
Well, hopefully things are a bit better for you now. And thank you for the bits on your return. I do appreciate that. Hopefully things are a little calmer, a little more settled and sorted. So hopefully that's all okay for you. Hopefully, anyway.
When there's so much at stake, I think about my friends, loved ones. What I'd lose if I failed.
Me too.
We'll stop them, Liara. Together.
I believe you. Or I believe that you believe. Maybe that's enough. Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs and tram station through there.
Good. Let's move.
Let's go. Oh, I did actually level up. So let's see. Nothing there. We'll wait until we get a few more points. Actually, can I go into options a second? Gameplay. To level up. There we go. Squad only. That'll do it. I'll leave them to do their own leveling up. That's fair enough. As for me, I got 6 points. What do I want next? Because I need 5 points for that and 6 points for those. So I could get one of these ones. Then again, I could get the 4th on frag grenade. What do we got? Damage by 30 or radius by 30. Damage is usually pretty good, and I do quite like me some frag grenades. I do find frag grenades very useful. Okay, keep moving forward. Ah. Here we go. Okay, so we wanted to swap you out. Maybe it was that one. Hang on. So we don't attract any attention. Not quite. Maybe I don't have that one yet. It's entirely possible too. I don't remember it being any one of these. Let's try that one. That's a no. Okay, not you. I don't mind the one I was using before. I mean, that's not bad. It's only a triple shot rather than anything else. I could get rid of my pistol, but then having the pistol as a backup is always nice. And I could technically get rid of the sniper rifle. If I do that, that's a good one. Oh, didn't I pick up some weapon mods? Or was that just armor? Nope, just armor. Well, there we go. We got that now at least. So that's an improvement. Oh, hello. Nice. SMG. Okay. Oh, what's this? Hey, stupid head. I want to ask how you're doing. Since I hear you guys are propagating germs in the shape of a cold down there in storage. Look, I know your Prothean doodads are fascinating and all, but you guys have got to stop burning the midnight oil and keep regular sleeping hours, honestly. Anyway, I'm forwarding you the latest findings of HQ on Earth, and some wooden suppressor around the area won't secure... Well, that went fast. Anyway, we're going to have to take a quick break because it is 4 o'clock here. So we're going to take a quick ad break and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you in a sec, guys. And I'm back. Okay. There was something I meant to tell myself to check in the options. And I'd literally forgotten what it was. I was like, you know, you should really check that thing in the options. What the hell was I going to check? Hang on. Let me go through the options. There was something I was going to look at as being like, oh, you really should keep an eye on that and make sure it's doing the right thing. Oh. Nope, not that. Is it key bindings? Oh, that's right. I wanted to check the quick save and quick load buttons. I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, you need to check that during the break. And I forgot during the break. And then I started and I was like, actually, I should do something. Hi, guys. It looks to me. Oh, yeah, you guys. Keyhole. Keyhole. Gotcha. I do like being able to do that. Oh, someone else? Good enough. Just creating miniature black holes. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with the idea of that. Come on, I definitely saw one more over there. Hey, that works too. Nice work. Running, running, running. Always got to keep an eye out for special pickups. I do mean always.
God, what's that stench?
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
Of course they did. They're dicks. I'll take that.
This is where they studied the various relics unearthed here.
What did they find?
More than I could describe in a short conversation. And they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
I think that's all the stuff you can get in here. We haven't been able to decipher much, if any, of the language yet. But the visual documentation gives us some idea as to what they were studying, namely us. It seems particularly interested in early humanity's evolutionary process. Judging by the way they organized their fires and highlighted specific occasions, it seems a bit fantastic to write this, but everything indicates that they seem to be trying to chart the curve of humanity's intellectual progress. Yes, well, we sort of already knew that the Protheans were doing things with humanity.
That's the tram line. Takes us right to the archives. No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station. It's just through here.
One would hope. Anything in there? Nope. Apparently not. Woo! So you can run faster, and there's no, like, annoying stamina limit in this game. You pretty much just go for it. And it's a faster run, too, than the second game. Hello.
That's an understatement.
I take it that's the only way in.
It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first. Don't let it target you.
Alright.
Stay in cover, Shepard.
Woo! Much more advanced cover system compared to the last game, which is actually very good.
Stay in cover, Shepard.
I know. Ow. Woo!
Watch it.
Woo! That's wrong. What was that? Press the middle mouse button to slide around the corner. Really? Ah, I forgot about that. It's been a while since I played this. Anyway. Woo! Woo!
The turret can't fire on us from here.
Good job, really. Hi, guys. Have a grenade. Works for me. I do like that they brought grenades back. I like grenades. They're really good in this game, actually. Very, very fun. Ooh, take that. Data pad. The last location seems to have run dry, but judging from the communication systems layout and the backup power supplies equipment by the first Prothean research base we discovered, we think a secondary gate may be located deeper underground. We're going to need permission from the powers that be to excavate further, but considering the recent renewal in enthusiasm for the work we're doing here, I don't think clearance will be an issue. One would hope. Anything else, or are we okay to press the button and keep on going. I think that's a yes. Alright, let's go.
Set up a perimeter. No one else comes across.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one! And shut down those cameras.
Looks like they've made it to the archives.
And I doubt they'll just send us a tram.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Not if we can find a short-range communicator, helmet to helmet.
And?
And we convince them that we're on their side. Tell them the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find.
Everything's fine here. It's all under control.
Very capable.
How are you?
Agreed.
Commander, I found something.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can... My God.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, not quite. They've definitely done something to him.
And by they, you mean Cerberus? They did this to their own guy? Is this what they did to you?
How can you compare me to him?
Shepard, I don't know what you are, or who. Not since Cerberus rebuilt you. For all I know, you could be their puppet, controlled by the elusive man himself.
That's not fair, Caden.
Don't try to explain it. I don't think I'd understand anyway. I just want to know, is the person that I followed to hell and back still in there? Somewhere.
They didn't change me, Caden. But words won't convince you, will they?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. You were always stubborn.
Me?
Come on, let's see what Cerberus is up to. Maybe we'll both get some answers. Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo Team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
They didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
Good thinking, Major.
Okay.
Got it! Here they come. Understood!
And have a grenade. I think I missed. Boom, headshot. Alright, that was relatively successful. I just double check there's nothing else around. I think so. A lot of stuff scattered around all over the place, that's the problem. If you want to find all those goody weapon mods, you need them. Because you don't have the same upgrade system that you did in the last game, where you have to like collect the minerals and then spend the minerals on upgrades and stuff. It's all about finding dem weapon mods. We're off.
Storm's getting bad. We better wrap this up quickly. The archives are right on the other side.
That and a squad of angry Cerberus troops.
about the value of the data stored here.
Well, yes. Let's go with that. Let's pretend that's probably true. Made it. Hi guys, having fun. Hurry up and die already, will you? Honestly, you're being very rude right now. Oh, I was gonna melee him. And then you go and kill him first? Ruining my fun, honestly. He's dead. Ooh. Vindicator. What we got? What is the Vindicator one? Ooh. Less damage, but also less weight. Worth a look. Give it a go. That does mean that maybe we can pick a slightly better rifle. Because one of the things you can actually do is, one of the mods you can get, I should say, is a mod that you see, that's actually not a terrible one, isn't it? Let's try that one out. But you can get mods that reduce weight, and that can actually help if you want to use up a mod slot just for reducing weight, of course. But then, I mean, that's a thing in quite a lot of games, you know. If something has weight and you can reduce the weight for it, then that's perfectly viable. Especially if the weight is actually useful. Fallout does add that quite a bit too. Alright. We're in.
Caden.
And look who it is.
Shepard.
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
Earth is under siege and you're hatching a scheme to control the Reapers?
You've always been short-sighted, hasty. Your destruction of the Collector base proves that.
That base was an abomination. Hundreds of thousands of humans were murdered there.
This isn't your fight any longer, Shepard. You can't defeat the Reapers, even with the Prothean data.
Work with me. Give me control of your resources and I'll stop them.
You'd do better than most, but the odds aren't in your favor. More importantly, I don't want the Reapers destroyed. We can dominate them, use their power, harness their very essence to bring humanity to the apex of evolution.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval. You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose, and despite our differences, you were relatively successful. But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara?
Don't interfere with my plan, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
Duly noted.
Shepard.
What?
The data, it's not here. It's being erased.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it! How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Hey, step away from the console. Now. She's got the data.
She's faster than she looks. Stay close. We can't lose her.
Just run. Shit. Is it blocked off on both sides? God damn it.
There she is. Stay on her.
No. Get out. Nah, don't worry. The speed she moves is directly tied to your speed, which is actually very funny. Come here, you.
James, you read me? Cerberus has the data. Radio the Normandy. Get them down here now.
Damn rubber banding AI. Yeah, it is literally rubber banding. Hello.
She's getting away. Damn it. James. Normandy. Anybody.
Incoming.
I got this one.
Also, was that Miranda? No, that was not Miranda. That was Dr. Ava.
They'll be here soon.
We'll meet Miranda later on in the game.
We need the data.
She was a robot the whole time.
Let him go.
Orders?
Dispose of him.
That worked.
Grab that thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit.
Poor Caden, never catches a break. That's because he's so uninteresting. I mean, he's more interesting than Vega, I guess, but still. It's only because he has 3 whole games.
Caden needs medical attention. We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Caden. See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
Commander, I'm receiving a signal over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the comm room.
Shepard, are you reading me? Commander.
Edie, can you clear this up? I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
Convenient.
I hope so. Major Alenko was critically injured. We're taking him to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board. I'll be in touch soon. Hack it out.
Yay.
Shepard. Edie is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
And Major Alenko?
I've done what I can for him, but we need to get him to a medical facility soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers, yeah.
I've looked at the data. This weapon could be the answer if we can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Shepard. Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Caden and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
And there it is. Once again. Yet one more introduction to the Citadel. For the last. Kill them all. We've got a while before we make a choice about what we're going to do with the Reapers. Quite a while. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Oh, you meant the Citadel Council. Probably not a good idea.
Barely got a pulse here. Move him out.
Where are you taking him?
Where to Memorial. Best care in the Citadel. We're not going with?
We need to see the council.
Right. Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Commander Shepard, got word you were arriving.
Captain Bailey, good to see you again.
You too. Though it's Commander now.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So you're here to bring us to the council?
I'm here to tell you the council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Udina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Udina's office.
One of my men can show you the way. You?
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
Commander, we've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job. I'll see you around, Shepard.
No doubt.
The doc from New Vegas? Yes, I think that is actually the same voice actor. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Anyway, look, it's the new section of the Citadel because it's different every game for some sodding reason. I don't know why they don't keep the same areas. I suppose like games that keep the same areas are often cited as being lazy, but yeah, there you go. It has different like levels to it. You got this is the dock, you got the embassy, and the hospitals, and there's a few other areas that we'll unlock as we go along. It's all good fun. Now, is there anybody we need to speak to yet, or do we need to do something else? Well, there's always Avina. She's always there.
Ma'am, I can't say when we're deploying or where or why.
Oh, and look, it's her.
Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard...
It's Diana Allers.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview?
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I think she's actually like somebody who actually like does the news. I'm not sure if she does the news like online in like a digital capacity, or she's like does news in terms of some other thing. But I believe she is actually like, I don't really want to say famous. She's just a newsreader, but I believe she is at least a known face. At least that's what I've been led to believe. I don't know if that's actually true. Anyway, we'll start at the hospital. And you may notice that I got a war asset. I'll be going into details about the war assets once we get back to the ship later on. Anybody to talk to? Oh, hello. Look who it is.
Here's Shepard now.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Caden took the worst of it. How is he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Let's bring her back to the Normandy.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word and I'm with you.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker's still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Well, that's her back at least. Okay, anyone else to talk to? Probably not immediately. I don't remember. Let's just wander, see what we can stumble across. Ah, Michael. Hello. Michelle.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michel, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
How is Caden doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
Okay.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Yeah. Don't think you can take her on board, or if you can, I have no idea how. Pretty sure you just have a conversation with her. Alright.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
You can if you don't take chocolates. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't realize that. Hello. Any little side quests to pick up? Oh, there you go. Don't think any of the side quests are technically active until after you've already done this little bit.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I don't think so. Anyway. I'm pretty sure though in order to not take Dr. Chakwas with you, you basically have to be pretty mean to her, and that's hard. But she's a nice person. It's hard to be mean to her.
Hey, Caden. Don't know if you can hear me, but since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances.
I always thought this was a bit weird as well. Like, if you don't romance Caden, or I'm presuming Ashley also gets hurt in his stead, it's the case of like, well, I always thought it was like your significant other, like whoever it is you ended up romancing from the first game, assuming you dragged them along, who ends up getting hurt, and if you haven't, it's just a random person. But no, it's always either Caden or Ashley. And so this always felt a bit weird, because it's like, well, it implies that like Shepard has feelings for them, even if yeah, it just always seemed a bit weird for me, but whatever.
Don't die, Caden. You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again, reminding me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Caden. Fight. And that's an order.
Okay. So that's that. Oh yeah, that's right. You got this. Hey, Peruvian whiskey.
All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
Well, I might as well get both of them while I'm here. Buy that, and buy that.
CERTA is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life. Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, 1 moment.
Let's go to the embassies and get this fluff stuff over and done with. Hello, everyone. Anything to talk to?
Tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project.
Ah, there it is. Protean obelisk. Yeah, it's weird actually how you get side quests in this. You don't talk to people. You just sort of mill around and earwig in people's conversations, and that triggers side quests. It's weird how indirect it's gotten.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his
I
mission.
don't remember if this is one as well.
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes.
I don't think that's one.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Yay.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. Never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
At least I got a few Paragon points out of that. That's always nice. Is it here? Yes, I think it's in there. I'll talk to you about that in a second. I don't think there's any things. One thing I always do notice, the cardboard cutouts, which always made me laugh. They're literally just completely frozen cardboard cutout characters. This is a game that's only a few, it's not that many years old, and they were still using cardboard cutout characters. I'm like, you shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, we get this wonderful Spectre room here. Now, one of the things you may remember from Mass Effect 2 was that you could pick up items in missions and then hand them off to people. Oh no, that's a shooting range. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Yeah, so you could like get say, you know, if you have a little side quest, sometimes you have to go into a mission in order to get the item, and if you missed the item during the mission, it was lost forever. One of the things that this game adds is Spectre Requisitions, which basically lists... Actually, is it Spectre Requisitions or the Spectre Terminal? No, that's it, yeah. Spectre Requisitions. Any major side quest item that you miss ends up in here, which is really useful. Now, obviously, you have to pay for it. You don't just get it for free. So it's like, if you're not paying attention and blitzing your way through the game, it'll cost you money in the long run. But I like that they gave the option. I like that it's like, oh, you missed something? Well, okay, here's a backup for you. And this is basically just an email thing. Like, hello, welcome. Quarian fleets and all that stuff going on. We'll deal with the Quarians much later on. Anyway, let's go and talk to Udina, who finally got his lifelong dream of being a counselor.
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
We've got our own problems, Counselor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By our reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Vidorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter? Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you. There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status. And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
It is indeed a start. It gives us an objective at least. Palaven. Presidium does look quite nice. All sort of round and curved with its... I'm assuming it's supposed to be a screen of clouds. Which is always just weird. Anyway. Let's chat. Hello.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Halo did it first. I think Halo came out before the first Mass Effect. Yeah, I think it did. I'm trying to think back actually. Was Mass Effect? Yeah, I think Halo must have come out before the first Mass Effect.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valern is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
Useful.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Hello there, Sly. Welcome.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Fingers crossed he can pull that one off. Hope you well. So online, thought you said it out. Yes, I'm doing all right. Thanks. I'm doing fine. I'll be taking a break in about 5 minutes time because it'll be 5 o'clock. But yeah, I'm doing good. Hope you're fine as well. I couldn't remember if I'd given you the link to my Twitch account or not. I honestly didn't remember if I had. But there you go.
You know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
All right.
I should go.
I should go. Yes, I should go. You're a bad friend and you don't do online things much anymore. I haven't seen you online for a while, I will admit. But it's not necessarily being bad, it's just being too busy to be online. Happens all the time. But I appreciate you stopping by. It's always nice. Hey.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions. Commander Shepard. Khaleesa bint Seen and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khaleesa, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying, but I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Yay. Hey, I got a war asset. As I said, I'll go into more details about that later. Alright, so we grabbed that one. Oh, hey, look. It's Mr. Boring. Working school keeps you busy, does it? Fair enough.
Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here with the elite of the galaxy.
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, you gotta play nice with all these people. Even if he's a boring person in general. Still can't go anywhere else. So, back to the dock. Can you go to the other places this time, or do we have to come back here later? Might have to come back here later. I don't really remember. It's actually been several years since I played it. I actually looked up, and I think the last time I played this, I want to say, was 2016. A good 4 years ago now. 3.5 to be more specific, but yeah, just a lot of time. Hey, I like a good RPG. I mean, I got this on the go. I started Greedfall the other day. I'll be playing that again tomorrow. Yeah, I like RPGs. I don't want too many on the go at any one time here on the channel. But I do like RPGs. I think they're great fun. There's something satisfying about ever-increasing numbers in a proper RPG. Like, I mean, the RPG mechanics in this game are quite light. It is mostly a third-person shooter. But, is it Return to the Normandy? Yeah, let's return to the Normandy, because we got nowhere else to go. Ah, yes. The weird dream sequences that makes it look like you're in that SCP, the keyhole with the forest and everything. I forget what number that is. Hey look, it's the weird kid person thing. Who's, I'm convinced, 100% not real. Because of course he isn't. Watch out for Slenderman. Yeah. Does seem like the kind of forest Slenderman would be in. Slow motion. Hello, kid. He has a very strange run. And he vanished. And he's over there. Weird bench. I feel like we should sit down and just not bother chasing after him. But you don't really have that option. Hello, brat. It's probably for the best anyway. You're too busy to be a mom. We're up.
Liara, can I help you? I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
I know the feeling.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Everything's bothering me.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
I hope.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination.
Yes, I think I remember that
You
from
can
last
also
time.
check your messages at your private terminal.
I have one behind me.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
Now that's new.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
Yay.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
Of course they are. I spent 2 years trying to convince them the Reapers were coming, and then they show up, and then they're asking for my help. Oh, how ironic.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Yay. Finally. After quite a long time of talking, we're back in control. But we're going to pause for a minute. Because we're running a bit late on my standard break. Because certain things happen. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick break now because I need to pop to the bathroom. So, be right back, guys. Okay, and I am back. So that took a few minutes longer than planned. Got things to do around the house. Anyway, most of that I will save for when I finish streaming. So, yes, let's have a look at the new ship. As you can see, they've sort of changed the design slightly. Because originally you had like the CIC section here and you had the front bit there. That's more or less the same. But now, rather than the, was the lab on that side? Yeah, you had the lab on this side originally, which has now been replaced by a corridor and a bleeding room here, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. And then rather than all your weapon thing, but down here, we've had this huge ass room put in, and then the communication system here, which is just, I don't know why they changed it like that. It's just, it's very strange. Almost makes it feel like it shouldn't look like that. My room is still the same though, so that's nice. And yeah, we'll explore. So one of the things I sort of briefly mentioned at one point was war assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you accumulate are war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. And that's what I mean about how annoying the fact that technically multiplayer is tied into this, because your galactic readiness naturally sits at 50%. The only way to increase your galactic readiness is to play multiplayer and win. Which is bullshit. It's so much bullshit because the multiplayer is terrible. It's so half-assed and clearly like a shoehorned in afterthought. It's like, you know, why would we even bother? But every time you get a new thing, you get points for this stuff. And it actually changes as things go on as well. You know, Alliance Engineering Corps. You got your 103rd Marine Division Alliance Fleet. It says, first association of the Citadel. Lieutenant issued the order to retreat. Its size has been cut in half. Updated, the fleet lost a third of its vessels protecting the Council. Fortunately, the Alliance did not have time to rebuild the fleet to its previous strength before the Reapers invaded. So, every time one of these things gets updated, the number will actually change. And that's why these things are not set in stone, they actually fluctuate. Like I got 5 points for recruiting Diana Allers. We got the Normandy itself, so that got updated because of the firepower from last game. So yeah, these are the 3 upgrades I gave it last time, which add to its points. So these things actually change and update as the game goes on, that's kind of nice. You got the war map here, which is the again, this is the this here is the multiplayer map thing. Basically, the 5 areas are represented by, I think, 5 different. Was it 5 or was it 6? I can't remember. I did actually play the multiplayer with a friend once, against AI, because you can choose to either play multiplayer. You can actually play, technically speaking, you can play multiplayer by yourself and just play AI waves. I did actually check it because me and a friend, we got together and we sort of, hey, look, you can play against the AI. Let's just play AI waves, and that's actually it's okay, we think, but it's so basic, and it's really annoying because here's the thing: if you play multiplayer and say you played it enough in order to get these things up to say 60%, they go back down over time. So it's actually a system that is set up in such a way that if you play multiplayer to up your galactic readiness to 100%, it doesn't matter, because if you stop playing for a few months because you got bored of the game and wanted to play something else, by the time you got back in, right back to 50% again. I think it loses 1% a day. And that just really shows how much they wanted you to play multiplayer. And it's so bad. It's so unnecessary. The war assets thing itself actually works out quite well. A lot of people complain that everything was reduced to numbers, but I'm just like, it's a video game. Everything is reduced to numbers. Because of course it is. Anyway, one of the things we do want to do is, wandering around the ship, you can pick up all the models and stuff. Everything you bought in the last game can get refound.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Yay! Let's check my messages. Anything good? Tactical mastery. Yeah, this is just tutorials if you need them, but I don't, so that's fine. You got all this stuff. This is a lot of things. Special ops. Alliance forces stress thin. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors and lights in places can't touch through conventional means. We deploy operatives to hold point after you complete your objectives. You need to head to Cerberus lab on planet Sanctum. Yeah, we just got told about that. Reinstatement. Letter formally acknowledge your reinstatement in the Alliance Navy. Yep, we already know about that. Urgent flash traffic. Yeah, Galley-wide alert. I'm not going to read through all of these things. There's an awful lot of there. My pet dog. Yeah, basically, it's one of the DLCs you could get if you pre-order the game, which of course I did because I really wanted to see how Mass Effect series was going to end. Is you get a little pet robot dog, and we'll go down and say hi to him later. Armor, weaponry. This is again, it's bonus stuff that came with like DLCs and all that stuff. The assault rifle, Argus rifle. This is why I had so many in the starting bit. All those weapons I had for the start, a lot of those were actually like just weapons I've earned over the course of playing the game through multiple times, or weapons I got for like, like pre-orders and things like that. You always get this sort of stuff. Aquarium fleet. Yeah, this is again pretty much the information we had before. Welcome back gift. Yeah, that's just nice. You have an upgrade waiting. And priority mission Eden Prime. That's one of the DLCs. We'll probably be doing that sooner rather than later. We'll do it at some point. Anyway, sadly, this is all being put. I like the idea that this is up to spec, and there's just these cables running around all over the starting place, and it's like, this is up to spec, really? This is what we would consider up to spec. Oh yeah, and they added the door here for some reason. I'm not sure why, but they did. Hey, look, it's Joker. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Commander. I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. For old time's sake.
Gotta like Joker. Boy, is his story arc in this game interesting. But we'll get to that later when we get to that. Alright, let's keep exploring for now. Let's say hi to Trainer, because why not?
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
I'll look at button chat. Yeah, don't worry, I've already banned them. I can't delete the message. I don't think Twitch has that option. If it does, I don't know how to do it. But I've banned them, so we won't be hearing from them again. Don't worry about it.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark 4. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
Oh, you can you? Oh, hang on. Hold that thought 1 second. Let me just... Can I get rid of it? Click the ... next to the... What ... I don't see any ... dots. Hang on a second. I know I can clear the whole chat. Hover over the message. Yes, I'm hovering over the message. There are no dots showing up. I'm not seeing any dots. Well, no, right click, just... And now I refreshed the whole chat window so I can't actually see it anymore. Oh boy. I'll just ignore it. Just refresh the page and it'll go away for everybody. That's one way to get rid of it. Yeah. I couldn't see the dots. There were no dots. Is it because I'm running on Firefox? Anyway.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Yes. I am worth working for.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Yes. Sounds great.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Hey, don't talk like that.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Alright, leave it
Carry
here.
on, Specialist.
No point in being rude to people. Right. Is there anything in the captain's cabin? No. Let's head to the crew deck. We'll go through it one at a time. And look, You can see this is literally a list of everyone who has died over the course of both games. Which is slightly depressing, but what you gonna do? Look, crew quarters are still the same. It's all still here. I don't think there's... You see, all the models from the second game that you've bought are scattered around. I can't remember exactly where they are. And at least all the rooms are like open now. You don't have to like wait for a certain crew member to, you know, show up in order for you to unlock a room. That's at least better compared to the last game. And look, you can't actually go. That was one of the things I always liked doing, is that waiting for Edie to like tell you off. Hey, you're not supposed to be in this room. But you can't do it. Hey, look, there's another model. Nice. Told you, they're just sort of scattered around randomly. I don't remember if there's a particular order to them. It's a poker table. Should have ended with them playing poker. Best way to end a show. You can get drunk if you want, but that's for later. Keep it going. Hello. This looks like he's creeping up on you.
Pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Yay! As you can see, you can have
It was
upgrades,
less than ideal.
armor mods.
At least
Open
the
that
council
up.
can't deny the Reapers exist.
How
I'm
this
not sure
works
how much comfort that
is
while they're
it's a
bigger
bit like
over
the
which
choices you
portion
get
of
when
the
you
galaxy to
leveled
save.
up to level 4 in Mass Effect 2. You get a choice basically.
I'm flattered.
You get an armor mod kit. You open it up and then you either get ammo capacity bonus, ammo plus 5, or shield strength bonus, shields plus 5%. I'm gonna go for ammo because ammo is always pretty good. You can choose. And then that starts this big, slowly growing list of upgrades that you can get. Hello, Liara. That's a lot of
More than
screens.
just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Makes sense.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard. It's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Absolutely.
I like that more than anything, Liara.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Later. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else in here. I do like it's weird that the screens sort of follow you, which is, I guess, is a nice touch, so they're always sort of facing you in a weird sort of way. Hey, look, I can use our terminal.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
That's nice of her.
Please enjoy your day.
Oh, I hope so. Alright, let's check on Chakos. I'm sure she's getting wonderfully settled in. Hello.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Yes, a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
Yay.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Yes, well, fortunately things regenerate.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Yay.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Agreed.
See you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Alright. Ooh, reassign power bonuses. Don't need to do that. Reassign powers. Don't need to do that. The I-Core. The robot is still asleep. Because, of course. Don't worry, we'll be dealing with the robot later. I can't remember when that kicks off. Think. Anything back here yet? Need to get Garrus back first. Rings. Because that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's your lot. I don't think any of the models were hidden down here. And again, could be wrong. Always worth a check. Okay, so I think that's it for this floor. We'll move on to the next one after that. You will notice, what's his name? The chef. He's missing. Because he was with Cerberus, not with Alliance. Engineering. Yeah. Okay. Starboard cargo. Should still be open, I think. Ah, yes. Forgot. Aller set herself up in here. It used to be the trash room. That's appropriate.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
I'd like to have seen that. Now, if memory serves, if I'm thinking about the location right, a certain someone is running around down here. Is it here? I think it was here. There he is! Space Hamster! Found him. And a lot of models down here too. So that's the thing. I got my Space Hamster back! Clearly the most important crew member of the lot. Oh yes, those two are gone. Hello, Adams. Still here.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back. I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
What about the fish? I think we need to rebuy the fish, unfortunately, because they kind of sort of died. Because, I mean, I haven't been on the ship for 6 months. I mean, they die after you go on a 20-minute mission, for crying out loud. You really think they lasted 6 months? No.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Yay. Some good news at last.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Yay.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
It is one of the sort of weird things about the Mass Effect sort of series as a whole, is like AI is generally seen as this really bad thing. You know, in Mass Effect 1, you've got like the Geth, who are effectively the villains, and they're like an AI, and you're fighting against the Reapers, who are sort of AI-ish, but not really. It's complicated. And then in Mass Effect 2, you've got Edie, who is like an AI, but like restrained, and then she's released, and it's like, oh, is this big or not? And then in the third one, it's like, having an unshackled AI is perfectly fine. And then in Mass Effect Andromeda, you just work with an AI, like, all the time. It's always with you. And it's like, it's technically a physical part of your components. We'll get into that when we play Andromeda, probably later on this year. But it's weird, like, the Mass Effect series slowly comes around to the idea that maybe AI isn't that bad, all told, and yet the end of the game happens, and AI is the worst thing that can possibly happen, despite everything else the Mass Effect series is trying to tell you, and it's hilarious. It's very stupid. Oh boy, yeah, that ending. You're gonna see a model, and a model. Models. So many models all over the place. Any more around here? Maybe? Oh, yep. Pick up the freighter, please. Stop going into the box and pick up the freighter. Hello, Vega. Mr. Boring. Hey, look! It's my Robo-Dog. Hello. Hello, Robo-Dog.
Good dog.
Because I guess you need that on a ship. You need a robot dog. Yeah, makes sense to me. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Boring, see if he's got anything to say.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Have to work harder than that if you want me to blush. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
Actually, I don't.
Actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I'm sure.
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are.
Dog just
But
walks
if you're
by.
half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, huh?
You kind of look like a Lola.
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you made me blush.
Yeah, Mr. Boring. Very boring. Oh, look, weapon upgrades. Yay, look, we can buy all these things here. Do we get the markup on here? I think we get a markup by buying them here rather than buying them in the actual shops on the Citadel, which is weird if you ask me, but yeah, it is what it is. I think if we talk to what's his name, he says, hey, look, markup. Right. You get weapons still there. We've got the normal weapon bench here, which is pretty cool. I don't think we've got any mods. Oh, we got a couple of mods. That's nice. What we got? Sniper rifle. What's that? Concentration one increases damage by 5%, increased perception of aim for a brief time. Ooh, that's nice. And extended barrel, which increases damage by 15%. Ooh, that's nice. Can do that. Now we've got... Oh, we can do both of them. Why not? 2 mods. Because that's what we've got. Any mods for that? No, nothing there. That's the thing. Hello, doggo. And one last crew member, because of course.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Works for me.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
I wonder if that was like based on things that like fans may have said. Like the idea is like, why are their weapons up on like the second floor next to the CIC and then they have to all ride the elevator down to the shuttle when they get dropped off? I'm like, did people actually complain about that and so they changed the layout? I mean, maybe, maybe not. Maybe someone else complained about it. I don't know. So I've always wondered that.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
It's one of those things.
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Ah, the poor Hammerhead. Such a good vehicle. Like, genuinely fun. Like, I like the DLC that uses the Hammerhead in Mass Effect 2. It's good stuff.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Aww.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, look, I can customize my armor look. Interesting the guy mentions he had a husband. I think this... I could be wrong, but I think this was the first Mass Effect game that allowed for gay relationships. I think. Could be wrong on that one. Hey, look, you can equip your casual gear. You got that. Something smarter. Something very casual. Which is sort of very rustic. I think that's like based on a maybe Mass Effect 1 design. It could maybe Mass Effect 2. Can't remember which one. And you got that, which is a little more military-ish. You got very casual. And you got a little more elegant. Personally, I quite like this one, but I'll stick with the traditional one for now. You got armor sets. That's what the farmers wore in Mass Effect 1. Yeah, I thought so. I had that in my head, that it was like the farmer gear from Mass Effect 1. But I wasn't like 100% sure on that one, so... You get the Defender, which has some basic stuff like that, and Cerberus armor. Or you could equip everything just in general. You can see what stats it gives you on these things. Personally, I prefer no helmet because I like to be able to see what my characters are saying without the filter muffled in. So health boost or shield regeneration. Nothing there. Melee damage, don't need that. And we'll leave the rest. Alright, save and exit that. Procurement interface. Search of supplies. Nothing there. Yeah, look, this is the thing where you get a little markup. It's 10% markup on all this stuff, which is expensive, actually. Spectral requisitions. Yeah, very expensive stuff. Alright, and there you have it. That is the new Normandy. We've explored everything. Actually, let me go back up to Captain's Cabin a minute. As you can see, just to show you around, we have no fish. One of the things you can get very early on is the auto feeder. Bloody useful. Which is always nice. And look, space hamster. He still squeaks. I've read all the emails, haven't I? Yay! And I still have my toilet. Because of course I have my toilet. Anyway, I think that is your lot. And you know what? I know it's about 5 minutes early, but we don't really have time for much else. I mean, I can show you a bit of the galaxy map, but there's not really a lot to see. Clusters already conquered by Reefers can be accessed using Normandy's stealth drive. Yeah. So the thing is more or less the same, but you can see all of these. Rescue Turian Primarch, recover Prothean artifact. You can find all of these places here, there, and everywhere for various things. Blinking ones are places that usually have a like something interesting in them, like a little quest or something like that. And one of the interesting things actually is we were talking about earlier about how the fact we don't have a time limit. Technically speaking, that is true, but in terms of some quests, like some individual quests, actually have sort of time limits. It's not a time limit as in actual counting down, tick-tock, seconds, but it is a case of some missions will like auto-fail if you do too much or if you progress through the main story too far. So it's usually a better idea to do side quests first and then come in and do other things, you know, like main quest stuff first as well. It's something you do kind of have to keep an eye on. But yeah, that's something we will leave for next time. I think it's fair to leave it here now. We've done all the starting stuff. You know, we've gotten everything ready to go and all that stuff. We're doing pretty well on that front, I think. We can mark all as viewed. Yep. So that's fine. We will make a save. We will save our game. And we will leave it there for today. I know it's like, and as I said, I know it's 5 minutes early, but I don't really care. So, yes, Mass Effect is finally back. We are here, and we will continue the game as we go through. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see you. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.